Hello students, I welcome you here. See, this is the textbook of Geography of 8th Standard. First, I introduce you here about contents. There are total 12 chapters. We will learn at least 5 chapters till September. So let's see the first chapter, Local Time and Standard Time. Introduction. We know that the planet on which we live is known as Earth. We have been learning that the Earth takes 24 hours to rotate around itself and 365 days to revolve around the Sun. Let us recall the following questions that you have already studied in the previous classes. Question number first. Why does the duration of day and night keep changing? Answer. The Earth is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. Therefore, the duration of day and night keeps changing. Second question. How many longitudes can be drawn on a world map keeping an interval of 1 degree each? Answer. 360 longitudes can be drawn on a world map keeping an interval of 1 degree each. Third question. The apparent movement of the Sun from east to west is a result of what? Answer. The apparent movement of the Sun from east to west is a result of the rotation of the Earth from west to east. Question number 4th. What is the direction of the rotation of the Earth? Answer. The direction of the rotation of the Earth is from west to east. 5th. While the Earth rotates, how many longitudes face the Sun daily? Answer. While the Earth rotates, 360 longitudes face the Sun daily. Next question, that is 6. At which longitude does the date change? Answer. The date changes at 180 degree longitude. Question number 7. How was time measured in olden days? Answer. The instruments like Ghatika Patra, sand clock, shadow clock, calendars, etc. and the natural events like sunrise, noon and sunset were used to measure time in olden days. Question number 8. In present times, what are the instruments used for time measurement? Answer. In present times, the instruments like watches, calendars, etc. are used for time measurement. Dear students, we get up early in the morning, brush our teeth and take a bath. Then we have breakfast and go to school. We study in our classrooms. We return home. We go to the playground to play in the evening. We have dinner, brush our teeth and go to sleep. We keep doing similar activities throughout the day. Considering our daily routine, we need to decide the time for all our activities. My dear students, here we do many activities during the day. So we need to decide the time for all our activities. In olden days, people used to take the help of various tools and also depend on various natural events for the measurement of time. On the basis of observation and experience, they divided the day into the following parts. They are daytime and night time. Daytime means the time from sunrise to sunset is called daytime. And what is night time? Night time means the time from the sunset to the next sunrise is known as night time. Now we are going to learn about day. What is day? A whole day. A whole day means the duration from one sunrise to the next is called a day. Earlier, natural events and instruments like Ghatika Patra. It is a bowl with a minute hole at its base, which would float in a large water-filled vessel. Next one is sand timer, etc. were used to tell time. We know that the earth takes 24 hours, that is one day, to complete one rotation. We consider the direction where the sun rises to be the east. Thus, the earth rotates from west to east. As a result, we experience sunrise, noon, sunset and midnight during rotation. The longitudes in the western part face the sun gradually, while those in the east experience darkness. The longitude which faces the sun experiences sunrise, while on the other hand, the one in the darkness experiences sunset. While traveling in a bus, we often see trees, electric poles, buildings, etc. outside the window. They appear to be moving in the opposite direction. Actually, they are stationary and our bus is moving forward. My dear students, the trees, electric poles, buildings, whatever we see which were going or moving in the opposite direction, that things are stationary, but our bus is moving forward. Similarly, because of the rotation of the earth, we feel that the sun is changing its position from east to west daily. Try this. Perform this activity in the cocoa ground on a bright sunny day. Consider the following points. First point is, choose one pole on the ground that stays under the sun for the whole day for this activity. Second, observe the directions in which the shadow of this pole falls at different times of the day. Third is, measure the shadows and record in your notebooks. Fourth, note the relative directions of the shadows and the sun in your notebook. Fifth, where is the sun located in the sky when the shadow is the shortest? Number 6, at what times are the shadows longest during the day? My dear students, you would have realized by observation that the shadows in the early morning and evening were the longest, while those at the noon were the shortest. See, the morning 8 a.m. and evening 4 p.m. the shadow of the pole is longest and up noon 12 p.m. it is the shortest. So here this is because a specific part of the earth faces the sun during rotation and moves forward. We also experience that it is cooler in the morning and evening and warmer in the afternoon. Here, my dear students, remaining part of this chapter we will learn in the next video. Solve this activity, that is worksheet first of geography. Answer the following questions which I have asked in recall. So, my dear students, write down the answer of these questions in your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.